Coming to the finals, we had our goals outside. We want to make our country proud.
We just kept on exchanging points.
The intensity was there. Everyone was flying. It was one of the toughest finals I've ever played.
On the river where you used to build the boat, by the harbor wall, the place you loved the most. I can see you there alone, but all you know, I'll be there soon. All your life you worked your fingers to the bone. You worked hard for every little thing you owned, that you give away for years as if you'd known they were cold and out. Calling out, I'm calling out. And if you could see me now, if you could see me now, hope that I'm making you proud. I hope that I'm making you proud. I hope that I'm making you proud. Proud. Like a ship you built, you're long gone from the coast. Where you are and where we go, we'll never know. On a ship you built, that's where I see you most. With your smile and eyes, smile and eyes, with a smile and eyes. If you could see me now, if you could see me now, I hope that I'm making you proud. I hope that I'm making you proud. I hope that I'm making you proud. 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 Proud.
First started Ultimate when I was brought to Down Mega with a friend, Mark, to join Spartans for training. I played a lot of sports since I was young. I moved from sport to sport, basketball to football to dodgeball to volleyball, but I just couldn't find the sport that I was very interested in and wanted to grow on to probably represent my own country. John Stefan later on invited me into the team to play more, and it was 2 years ago where I started to join more often, every single Friday, till we formed a team called DC Tabokias. We train every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. That's when I started Ultimate and I've never really stopped since then.
I was introduced to Frisbee in school, and what I like about the sport is that it's really unique and it's different because not many people here know about it. I was also introduced into Frisbee in school. What I like about the sport is that we have teamwork and we put trust in one another. We train every day. Why? It's because we want to do better. Yeah. I train with her every day and why we want to get better is to improve and to practice on what we're bad at so we can do well in tournaments.
We started Ultimate when the schoolmates decided to form a team under the guidance of our amazing coach Victor Pei.
2 years ago, right?
2 years ago. At first we weren't going to join, but then we did.
Yeah.
And I persuaded her to join. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I joined.
We didn't expect to make it this far, as when we started we were quite bad.
Very bad.
Yeah.
I started playing when I was 14 years old because of my siblings.
What makes Ultimate special is the spirit of the game. So a big part of the game is sportsmanship. Ultimate is a self-officiating sport, which means that there are no referees involved and the players make all the calls.
The majority of the other sports are mostly male dominant. For Ultimate, we get to mix males and females in one line. So it's not only like the males that are playing, there's also a part for the females, and it's like gender equality lah. So like the girls get to play as well, not just the guys.
It really pushes each one boundaries to where you can really reach to that level that you might not even know. So for where I am now, it's thanks to DC for really pushing me, and as well other players for really pushing me to that level where like, hey, you know, if I've given up at the start, I would not have been where I am now.
I like to play Ultimate because it's a sport that I can play with my siblings, and we could play in a competitive and a higher level, and we could play together in the same team. So when I first started playing, I was very young and I was also quite scared to play, and I was also very intimidated by playing with like other people that were really good. But as I kept playing and playing more and more with my siblings, that helped a lot. The more I played, the more I liked it and the more I enjoyed the sport. It's very important to enjoy the sport for yourself and not just play it because other people asked you to play or something, but to enjoy the sport and want to train harder, and also to have a good community to help you grow.
I could develop that friendship deeper within the teammates, and that's where we found a chemistry within each other, and that's why I really love the sport, and definitely would want to play a lot more with my team and eventually represent our country to play Worlds in the future, even Olympics as well.
From my point of view, the purpose of having UltiAsiaHigh is so that it also helps motivate the other girls in other communities to enjoy the sport more, and also like because girls can normally like relate to each other better, so it's easier for us to communicate, and it also shows us that like we can do what the guys can do also lah.
The purpose of UltiAsiaHigh is to promote youth in our local Southeast Asia, to develop the younger players to grow up to be way better players. For example, USA, the reason why they're really strong is because their youth program is really good. started developing them since probably I would say even elementary school till uni. That's where you can see a huge change in them. Eventually from uni they grow up to represent club teams, and that's how they got strong. But the thing is, Southeast Asia, we hadn't had that step where we brought up young players to play. But this is where the first step will go. UltiAsiaHigh is going to start bringing some players from the Southeast Asia high school division to eventually bring it together, grow them, develop them, and definitely to represent the Southeast division to eventually play Worlds and compete against and probably be the best in the world as well. Ultimate has taught me definitely how to be a greater leader. Right, as at the start, I've always wanted to lead a team. I've always wanted to help a team and grow a team. So coming into Ultimate, I was given a chance to lead our DC team, DCC High team last year, and I was given another opportunity as well this year. So Ultimate is also teaching me to be a greater leader, to be able to lead the team well, not only as a good leader, but as well as a leader that cares for the team, and as well as the leader that really wants the best for the team and knows how to lead the team right.
We are trash!
Yeah. You know what?
Needed me to make you cry. Back again this time tomorrow. Carry on.
Hi guys, my name is Wicket. I'm actually just a regular frisbee player in Malaysia, trying to encourage youth participation. In order to put Malaysia on the map, 5-10 years down the road, a good foundation has to be built. And this comes from not just technical skills, not just in terms of spirit, but overall in terms of the community as a whole on how each other support one another. This is where the importance of having a senior players always putting not just themselves, their own growth, but also the community's growth in driving the nation forward. It's amazing to see how much the scene has grown, but what's more important for me as my personal dream is that to see the sport grow among the youth as well as across all different races.
Hi, my name is Joel. I was the tournament director for UltiAsiaHigh Frisbee Open 2018. So part of the goal of this tournament is to raise a new generation of players that are capable of really hitting this international standard. One of the largest problems we've seen with Asian Ultimate in this side of the world is that very often we're playing catch up with teams from the States and teams from Europe, and we no longer want that to be the standard of Ultimate. We want the Asian region to be the new standard of Ultimate. The standard of Ultimate is definitely rising in this region, but as the standard rises, so does the age of the players as well. And so we see the need for grassroots developments among youth, among young players, and we find that the best way for us to grow this sport and further it quickly and in the most effective way is to start them young. For example, I myself started playing Ultimate when I was 20, and that didn't really give me much time to really develop myself and to become a better player. But imagine if players started when they were 13, when they were 14. By the time they get to the ages of 21, 22, they will have played Ultimate for easily 7 to 8 years. Imagine what kind of experience that number of years would do for them. So we, as the group of people who run UltiAsiaHigh, we saw this opportunity to run this tournament as part of the solution in stepping in to provide a platform for teams not just from Malaysia to develop, but also teams from the entire Asian region. Our goal is to have every Asian Ultimate teams, high school teams represented in this tournament. The sport of Ultimate may very well go into the Olympics someday. Imagine if an Asian country wins gold at the Olympics in the sport of Ultimate Frisbee. How special that will be.
Under my tattoos, there's a remedy.
Hi, my name is Lai Ping. For the previous U24 campaign, I was the captain. My dream for Malaysia U24 definitely doesn't just end when I stop playing, but I hope that Malaysia generally would grow to become one of the best nations playing Ultimate Frisbee, together with making a culture with good values as well, helping people succeed not only on the field but off the field as well. So Philippines was definitely very hyped up. The environment was very, very intense and anything could happen. Filipina wasn't cheering just for Aliandi, but it was for Filipina. Malaysians weren't just cheering for DC Spartans then as well, they were cheering for Malaysia. even at such a young age, kids would be so proud to represent their country. In the game itself, it was so tight, they were trading blows. Certain times DC was behind and they had to come back. Athletically, these players really demonstrated very good physical abilities and they were basically quite even. At the end, Ali Auntie pulled through and they brought it with a winner.
On the river where you used to build the boats, by the harbor wall, the place you loved the most. I can see you there alone, but all you know, be there. All your life you walked your fingers to the bone. You worked hard for every little thing you owned, but you gave away the years as if you'd known they were cold.
My name is Victor, and I'm the coach of DC U19 Youth Development Project. That may not have been the ending that we all would have liked. But you know what? We may have lost the finals, but we've won a whole new generation of top athletes ready to play at the highest level of ultimate for our country. That is really our objective. I believe in our players, in their passion for the game, and their love for the sport and for each other. I see they have so much potential, and this is just the beginning of how far they can go. We really would appreciate your support to continue to bring your children for training. I'm so excited to give my very best to train up these guys and to also raise leaders from within the team to also do the same, to even build new players from scratch, because that's what we're best at doing. We're looking forward to next year. We hope that we can do a lot better next year. Thank you for all your support. We hope that this video has given you a glimpse of what we love to do.
I hope that I'm making you proud. Hope that I'm making you proud.
The winner is Timothy Ryan of.
Hope that I'm making you
Timothy was voted MVP 4 times, and he ended the tournament with 12 assists and 11 goals.